Looks like we're back tedding again today. So William's just mown this one here that we got for hay, that we usually get for hay, and we're second cutting that as well. He's done that now and he's heading to a field over that way. Sorry the windows aren't very clean. I never get a chance to clean them, it's literally never get a chance. So that's like a 2.5, 3 acre field. Not that big. So in all on this block that we're doing, we're about 40 acres, 40 maybe a little bit more, that we're doing. This is second cut still, so yeah, there isn't as much on as what there were in my last silaging baling video, where we got 70 bales off that 16 acre. There isn't as much on, but it is thicker in the bottom, so we'll see how many we get off this 40 acre. Ideally we want at least over 100, want 200 at least. I don't think you'd be touch and go if you got near 200. So yeah, that's where we're up to. William's still mowing. It's afternoon because William's done this morning, and I'm gonna do till milking time and then go back and milk, so William can carry on and mow all the rest, and then I'll come back after milking before it goes dark, because it gets dark early now. So we'll come back then and Ted rest out, hopefully, and bale it tomorrow. We'll see how we go on, because today's Monday. It's given rain for Wednesday, so we need to get baled tomorrow on Tuesday, ideally. So we'll see how we crack on. But also, what you may notice is I'm near the job that we did whilst this was growing. And here's the job that we did. Last line in this field. Last line in this little field now. So I've got about 20 minutes till I need to go back and start milking. So this next field will take longer than 20 minutes, but hopefully I'll be able to do round the outside, maybe a bit at middle. But William's still mowing it, so we'll see how far he's got. So William's in middle. He's done actually a fair bit. When you look where the tractor is there and he's done over to here. So he must have done half at middle. Near enough. So we'll head back and milk, and then come back again and Ted when we've done milking. Right, so we're back this evening now, done milking, done everything. I've come back before I've had my tea because I want to try and get this done before it gets dark, since it gets dark at like 7:30. It's 6:30 now. I think it's going to be dark by the time I've done. William's even still mowing, so, and he's nearly done, he's about done, but I thought he would have done by now. But he hasn't done. So, yeah, that means I'm going to be late. Hopefully not too late, but we'll see how we go on. We've got lights, we've got them 2 flashing beacons that I fitted, which I don't think will do out, but you know, but ideas there. So yeah, we'll crack on and we'll see how we get on. So that's first field done for tonight. And you can't blame that sunset, can you? Looks lovely. Right, on to the next field. actually thinking, why don't you wait till morning when, like, the dew's gone, and because the dew's just coming back now and it's going dark. And the reason for that is, tomorrow we're wanting to do baling and I won't be able to ted it. And also, you just wait there a minute. Also, this isn't going to get rode up right away. This is going to get rode up late tomorrow, afternoon probably. So, by which time I'm just tedding it out so it'll just dry on its own. If ideally you lived in the perfect world, I'd have been tedding this tomorrow, but I'm busy tomorrow, I'm baling, so I won't be able to do it. But it's only because tomorrow it's going to just sit on the floor and let it dry out itself, so it's not so bad. So I hope that clears a few things up. So William's done and he's just heading back now for some snap. I've still got a bit more to do yet. Should put my lights on, shouldn't I? So, phone's rubbish at trying to pick this up, but I've just got a 6-7 acre field left to do. So it's just gone 8 o'clock, and yeah, I'm hoping to get this done. It shouldn't take me too long, 6 acre. So yeah, well, I'll be glad to get back home. So I'm on my good phone at the minute, because the other one's quite rubbish, so I thought this one will pick the darkness up better, because the other one's just pitch black. So yeah, we're done now and we're heading back. You know, we're going to just rip this gate post out with tether. Yeah, I think we're through with that. Yeah, we're done now. We've done everything. No doubt in morning when we come back there'll be something that we've missed or something. So yeah, so we'll go back. It's 9:15. So I'm about ready for my tea, ready to start all again tomorrow. So thank you for watching and I'll catch you tomorrow. We've hit a first problem. Well, not problem, but something that's not right. The bales seem to be a bit slow on this side, a bit soft. It is wet this morning and it is sticky, but this side, it's always this side of the bale seems to be a bit soft. Now, a problem for that might be the rows. Well, first off, the grass is wet and a bit sticky. the second thing is the rows sometimes might be a little lopsided. So one side might be a bit higher than the other, and when it feeds into the baler it builds one side up. So it'll build this side up, and then this side here doesn't have as much in, and then it gets a bale and this side isn't full. But also, there's a lot of grass wedged in back at the door. What I'm trying to do is, as soon as it's got a bale in, stop, because with it being wet and sticky, it's gonna, when the door starts opening, what happens is the baler gets full and it starts beeping at you, and if you carry on, that door starts opening, and of course this short grass will start falling out, and it's fallen and it's hitting there, and then it builds a wedge across this bottom roller. So I've just got to come out and clean it, and you see here, this is the latch where the door sits, and it might just be stopping the back door from latching. So I've got my special tool for the job. So if I just go along and clean it all, and then we'll try again. But yeah, that isn't the worst bale that we've done. There's a few over that side of the field that are a bit lopsided and a bit, you know, it's not brilliant. I mean, at least with clamp, you don't have this problem. So this is a perfect example. What I'm trying to talk about is the row on this side, on the right hand side, hasn't got a lot on, and yet all on the left hand side is thick. So it'll fill the pickup reel, and then it'll fill the baler all on the left hand side of it, and yet on the right it won't build a bale. So I've cleaned the back door out. We'll have to see what happens now. Right, so there's an update. What we've done is we've got the rake further in, so hopefully what that's going to do is it's going to make the road narrower but even, not lopsided. I've cleaned my back door out on baler 3 times now. Off the first field, we're in the second field now. The first field we've had 43 bales, which isn't that bad, but that's 43 bales of being lopsided. And the only problem is, since we've altered the rake, I've got this little field to bale before we're on to the stuff where we've altered the rake. So yeah, we might have another field of bit iffy bales, but this doesn't actually seem too bad. The rows don't actually look as bad as they were in that other field. The problem is where baler is, it needs perfectly everything. It's very temperamental, so if it gets anything a bit dodgy, that's it. It don't like it. That one doesn't look too bad, if you can see it behind me. So, since it's very temperamental, I remember in this field, we're little square baling. Little square baling is the same, very temperamental, even probably worse. And under these trees that are under here, if you get any hay or baling under trees, and you were trying to make hay under them trees, where the sun hasn't hit it and it hasn't dried out as well as the actual field, if you were doing round the outside under there, it'd be like every bale on the little square baler we had, it'd just throw it out without the net on, because it weren't right. It's got to be spot on. The crop has got to be spot on. So it's not the same for every baler. Some will take it better than others. This isn't terrible, but it has got to be good swath to go in. So yeah, hopefully we've cured it. Well, I'll put the phone down and get a few bales done. on to the bit where we altered the rate now, in that field, and I can already see a difference. It looks a lot better and a lot leveler. A lot better bale. So I've just dropped the bale here and it's landed there. My God, that could have been a bad deal. It's one of them where you can't do anything, you've just got to watch. You've got to let it happen. We're now in the field that I tedded in the dark last night, so it's dried up lovely, there's not overly much on. We've already baled 40 bales out of it. Bales seem to be a lot better, and yeah, it seems to be dry even though I tedded it in dark. It's just on my imaginary watch, come up to just gone 3:30, 4:45. So, yeah, William's stopping for milking. I'm going to carry on. And we've got our neighbour who's another dairy farmer, and he's coming and carting some if he can get a chance to come and do it, because just to try and get them back because it's giving rain. So yeah, there's just this field, which is about 18 acres, and then there's that other little one. The little one is the one that we made hay off and we reseeded last year. So it's really like dark green that, so we'll see what that bale's like. So yeah, we'll crack on, get the rest of this done, we'll get in there. So in all we've had 60 bales off this field now. This is the field with the lightest crop on out of the whole lot. So yeah, 60 ain't that bad compared to the other fields make up for it basically. So now all that's left to bale is this. So it looks a lot greener because it's some new seeds, and it was mown a bit later compared to the other first cut that we did. So the first cut of hay was actually taken off of this in August. So it's grown really well, but we'll go bale. So it's fairly dry considering. It's just green. It's quite light green. So the sun and everything's dried it out more since it's been rode up. This is about 7 acres, so I'm not expecting, what would there be, 7 acres. You'd be lucky if you get 30 bales, 20 bales. by God, these bales are heavy. So there's 28 bales we've had off this field, which I said 20, 30, so we're actually on the higher end of that, so I'm happy at that. In all today we've done, bear with me, 214, 15, 200, is that right? Yeah, 215 bales. Now I didn't think we were going to get 200, so again, happy at that. And I hope you've enjoyed this bit of a video. Sorry it's long, I know it'll be long because I've put tedding and baling together, because I thought you're sick of watching one thing too much and then try and put a bit of both in and a bit of milking. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. It's just gone 5:30, so we'll head back, see how William's doing milking, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care everyone.